Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garlaanx here bringing you a new Pantheon video. As a matter of fact, it's my very first Pantheon Rise of the Fallen video on my channel. Pantheon has been in development since January of 2014, so we are now officially over the 10-year mark that Pantheon has been in development. So it has seen its up and downs. I'm not going to get into all the details, but we do have an exciting video today, and I wanted this to be my first video. This is not sponsored, of course. I have no endorsements from the team or anything, so I am going to be advertising the pledges and all of that. But Pantheon is now moving into a new era. They're going to be releasing seasons. So up until this point, the only people that had access to Pantheon was its pre-alpha testing group, and very lately, as of lately, some of the alpha testers were able to get in and get their first glimpses of the game after 10 years of being in development. So they released this. Play Pantheon while it's still in development. Join thousands of other pledges in a game for a front row seat to experience Terminus expanding. Explore significant new content updates in every 6-week season. So they are starting seasons. Each season is going to be 6 weeks long. So are we getting closer and closer to the game being polished enough where they're going to release it? You know, in the video game industry, we now live in an era where you know, these companies will release their game and it'll still be considered, the game will still be considered either an alpha or beta or whatever they want to call it. Fortnite is the biggest example. Fortnite was released to the public, and for years and years and years it was still considered beta access. It never officially launched, etc. For the first time ever, all pledges have a period they can play the game. So they also changed the pledges. There's now only 3 pledge groups. There were a plethora of other pledges for the past 10 years. Supporter pledges may play 1 week every season. So out of 6 weeks, you can play 1 full week. Champion pledges can play 2 weeks every season. And then the VIP pledges have full access for the entire 6 weeks. So here we go, folks. Chapter 1, Season 1, Into the Pass. So this starts, as of filming this video, I think today is February 16th of 2024. This is going to start tomorrow, Saturday. VIP access, February 17th all the way till March 29th. Champion access is the 2-week supporter level. Or I'm sorry, the Champion Actions gives you the 2 weeks of the 6 weeks. And that's March 16th to the 29th. And then the supporter is the lowest bracket, which means you're still supporting the game. And you're going to get 1 out of the 6 weeks of playing, testing, doing, you know, getting a little glimpse of something that's been in development for, you know, now over 10 years. So I followed Pantheon since 2014 when it was just a Kickstarter idea from Mr. Brad McQuaid. So I've been invested in this for 10 years. I myself am a pre-alpha tester. I've met Brad McQuaid himself before, you know, unfortunately he passed away a couple years later after I met him. You know, we're not going to get into all that, but, you know, I've been looking forward to this game for over 10 years at this point. So as we get closer and closer to Pantheon becoming a reality, you know, it makes me excited, per se. So Season 1, Into the Pass. Into the Pass brings Pantheon fans into the overland regions of Avrianja's Pass to continue their adventures from Thornfast. Discover new areas, new NPCs, craft weapons and armor, or try the Shaman class for the brand new pet system. So again, this game is still in heavy development. It's still pre-alpha, alpha, give or take. But they want more people to get involved. They want more people to get into the game, see it, give the feedback, do the testing, and mold the game before a final launch actually happens. So we have a points of interest for the first 6 weeks. We have Demyth Village, the Roofs of Gadel, several new undead ruins, and Trapper Caves. Explore a large portion of the pass. This zone's overland areas are available in Season 1, and the rest is coming in Season 2 and 3. Seamlessly move between Thornfast and the pass as you hunt down enemies or run away from them, search for treasures, embark upon storylines, or stock up on crafting supplies. Shamans are gaining a wolf pet. This is Phase 1 of the new pet system for players to test. New NPC variations to interact with. So Season 2, they already have planned. Chapter 1, Season 2, The Mouth of Madness. And all they have right now is that it's coming March 30th, so a day after Season 1 ends. So Season 1 will be going right into Season 2. So we have frequently asked questions here. I'm not going to go over all of this. Like I said, they did some changes with the pledges and stuff. I'll leave it up on the screen here if you want to read it. There will also be a link in the description to this article itself. So like I said, this is not an endorsed video. This is not a sponsorship video. I'm just doing this out of the goodness of my heart because I do believe in the game. I do believe in the development team. So pledges and rewards. You know, if you're not a pledge, this is your opportunity now to, let's say you were thinking about supporting Pantheon, but the game's been in development for 10 years and, you know, you have beta access. Well, God only knows when beta is going to happen. Well, now you know. If you do a supporter pledge, you know that you're going to get 1 week of playtime out of 6 weeks every season. So let's go ahead and look at the packages really quick here. These are the supporter pledges. $50. You know, it's basically the price of a game, and it's the Watcher's Pledge. I'm not going to read everything you get. You can just look on your screen here. Legat Pledge and the Protector's Pledge. So $50, $100, $150. You get all of the stuff listed here. And then, again, you are going to get, out of the 6-week season period, you'll get 1 week of playtime. The next tiers, obviously, we're going to continue going up in price. The Champions Pledges are the ones that are going to get 2 weeks out of the 6 weeks. The Pathfinder Pledge, Advisor's Pledge, and Perceiver's Pledge. So now we start getting a pretty hefty price tag here. $250, $300, $500. Again, you get all these in-game items, all this loot, essentially, all the swag. Now we have the big boy packages here. The VIP pledges will get full-time access for every season going forward, I'm assuming, at this point. So 6 weeks, VIPs get full access, essentially. Scion of the Black Rose, Triment of Arate, and Rainborn. Alright, $750, $1,000, $3,000. So these are for the big boys that want to support the game. Remember, this game has been 100% crowdfunded for the most part. It does have investments from investors. I believe they're over the $5 million mark now with private investors. But most of it has been crowdfunding. It's coming from the fans that want to see this game go live. So every little bit helps. Even if you just toss in $50 for a Watcher's Pledge, yeah, you're going to get a little swag here for $50. But more importantly, you're going to get to play the game for at least 1 week every 6 weeks. So $50 lets you try it. If you don't like what you see or where it's going, you can, voice your opinion with feedback, and ultimately you don't have to play it. Yeah, you wasted $50, but let's be honest, you waste $50 all the time as a consumer. Let's not lie. There is one more tier, and that is the big boy, the Ascendant Pledge. I actually know a few Ascendants. I'm not going to disclose which one I am. I'm not going to disclose what one I did a very long time ago. But yeah, we have the big boy here, the Ascendant Pledge. So $10,000 essentially gets you just basically everything. You get to design a dungeon and a raid with the team. You're basically hands-on with the team for giving them 10 grand essentially. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Seasons are coming tomorrow, as of filming this video, tomorrow, February 17th. So, yeah, if you guys are excited about Pantheon, I will be making more Pantheon videos going forward now. The only reason I haven't made any Pantheon videos over the past 10 years is mostly because I've been under NDA. Some of those NDAs have been lifted. I know a lot of content creators have made in-game videos and everything else. You know, there are Pantheon content creators out there. So, YouTube it, Google it, watch some of the content. It's basically, you know, Brad McQuaid's EverQuest 2.0, essentially. Very excited for this. I hope more people get hands-on, even like I said, for $50 to get access to the game for just 1 week out of 6 weeks. In my opinion, is worth it if you support this. So, that's all I got for you folks today. Again, a very exciting video for me personally. I wanted to get the information out there. I actually have a lot of people in my community that have pledged to Pantheon years ago, you know, 5 years ago. And now they're finally going to get access to the game for the very first time. So that's awesome. This is going to be a great thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Expect more Pantheon content coming from me when I'm allowed to do it and as the game advances. So that's all I got for you folks. I'll see you guys real soon.